Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go over how to stretch objects in AutoCAD. This is going to be a somewhat short video comparatively to others, pretty basic function, and you're probably not going to use this too often, but again, nonetheless, it is important. So let's get into the video. Alright, so before we learn how to stretch objects in AutoCAD, you're going to need to understand the very important difference between window selection and cross selection. So for someone who's just starting out, they might not notice this, but it can be very frustrating to try and do something when you're using a window selection when you actually need cross selection. So as you can see here, I'm going to take my mouse, I'm going to press down on the left button, and I'm going to go to the right. So you can see that when I go to the right, there is a blue screen. So that blue screen is your window selection. However, if I bring it over to the left here, it switches to green, and that is your cross selection. So when we are doing anything related to stretching an object in AutoCAD, we are going to want to use the cross selection, not the window selection. So we're going to even want to use the green selection box, not the blue one. So to stretch an object in AutoCAD, now we can get into it. We're going to use the cross selection. We're going to come up here to the Modify box underneath the Home tab. We're going to press the Stretch button, and we're going to come down here. Now, this is where you're going to want to use that cross selection, and you are going to want to go over any points or vertices that you want to stretch out. So for this example right here, we're going to go over this point on the rectangle, and I'm going to take this left-hand click on my mouse, move left, as you can see the green screen is right there, and I am going to cover that point. We're going to, left-hand click, and now the whole thing is blue, like I just selected the whole thing, but that cross selection just selected that point. So now, once we've selected the object, we're going to click Enter, and it's asking us to specify a base point. So for this example, I'm going to want to click the corner that I selected for my base point because it makes it simple and easy to understand, and that way I can drag that point to where I want it to go. So once I've touched that or selected that base point, I'm going to left-hand click, and as you can see, I can now pull this down and stretch it any which way I want. So we're going to go right here, and I'm actually going to undo that to give you another example of stretching two corners. So again, we're going to go back up to stretch, and this time instead we're going to hit 2 points with our cross selection. So we go right here. Now we've got 2 points. I'm going to click enter again, and I'm actually going to make the base point right here, and now you can see that both corners are moving with this rectangle. So again, very basic function, pretty easy once you understand the difference between window selection and a cross selection. So there are other shapes that you can use this for, so let's look at those. Alright, so there are a couple different examples of shapes that you can stretch. I'm going to go over a few right here. So the first one we'll just go over is the arc itself. So since arcs are a little bit weird in the first place, stretching them, you're probably never going to use this just because you're going to create the arc. If it's a 3-point arc or whatever, you're going to be able to create it up front to begin with. But we'll go ahead and stretch it anyways, just to give you an example. So again, stretch, we're going to left drag to get that cross selection window. Click enter, and as you can see right here, I can now move that arc anywhere else that I want to. Again, I would say probably use the 3-point selection tool for the arc instead of trying to stretch it, but that's just my own opinion. You can do what you would like. So the other thing you can do is also stretch polygons if they have a lot of points to them. So right here we have a hexagon. We're going to stretch this, and we're going to stretch these 3 points right here. Sorry, wrong window. These 3 points right here. Click enter, and I can take this base point and I can actually stretch it up to this line right here. We can get to the center, and boom, there we go. Now I have this odd-shaped hexagon, but nonetheless it is a hexagon. With this hexagon as well, I can even stretch more points if I want to. So for example, I can go right here. Oop, we're going to redo that. For example, right here, click enter, and then I can bring this midpoint, and now I have some weirdly shaped coffin shape, I guess. But again, you can kind of do this with literally any polygon, arcs, a couple different shapes here and there to kind of stretch out. And again, If you are lazy and feel like stretching out to that shape versus just drawing it, then more power to you. So again, that kind of goes over the basic shapes and the basics of how to stretch pretty quick. All right, thank you for watching the video. If you found it helpful, leave a like down below. If you have a better way of doing things, leave a comment down below. If you like the channel, subscribe. If you want to see something new or a specific video, leave it in the comments below. I would love to start getting suggestions and requests for specific videos. So again, leave those in the comments below. But again, thanks for watching the video, and I hope everyone has a good day.